Hi, I'm Spartacus, and I approve of this log home preview video. Some properties check boxes. This one answers a feeling. If you have been wanting a place that feels quieter, more grounded, more private, and more yours, this property starts making sense the moment you see it. 12715 24th Avenue is set on 7.1 private wooded acres in the Coopersville School District, and it offers something that is getting harder to find. Real separation, real privacy, real usefulness, and a home that feels like it belongs to the land. This is a one-owner cedar log and frame home with 2,500 finished square feet, built in 2010 and cared for so well that it still presents like new. You feel that right away. The setting is tucked back among the trees, away from the noise, away from the pressure, away from the closeness that so many homebuyers are trying to leave behind. And yet, you are not buying isolation. You are buying the kind of place that lets you breathe deeper when you pull in the drive. Inside, the warmth is immediate. The timber character, the natural textures, the cathedral living space all come together in a spectacular way. The openness of the kitchen, the covered porch, the finished daylight window lower level, all of it works together to create a home that does not feel generic for even a second. There are 3 bedrooms, 3 full baths, a main floor bedroom, and a main floor laundry, which means the everyday function of the home is just as strong as the emotional appeal. That matters, because the best homes do not just look a certain way. They make daily life easier while giving you the feeling you are hoping to find. And then there is the lower level, finished, comfortable, useful. With a wet bar and recreation area, it gives you the kind of flexible space that can become game nights, gatherings, holidays, weekends with friends, or simply the place where everyone naturally ends up spending time. There is also flex space and balcony potential for office use, guest use, or the kind of extra room that adapts with your life instead of limiting it. And for the buyer who has been telling themselves they want more than just a house, this property keeps delivering. The heated pole barn is a major part of the story, not just because it is large and beautiful, because it is truly useful. A 16-foot door, a 40-foot RV bay, paved parking. It has a finished interior, with a man cave area and a wood stove. Make this a fun space. This is the kind of outbuilding that changes how a property lives. It makes room for the motor coach, the hobbies, the projects, the equipment, the toys, the gatherings, the freedom. For the smart, discerning buyer, that is not extra. That is exactly the point. And when you add in Generac backup power, underground sprinkling, the fact that the log-themed furniture and accessories are included at list price, you begin to understand what this really is. It is not just a home with acreage. It is a lifestyle property with intention behind it. It is for the buyer who wants privacy without giving up quality, character without unnecessary maintenance, space without waste, utility without compromise. It is for the buyer who has worked long enough, waited long enough, and is finally ready to own something that feels like a reward. Not someday, now. If that is the life you have been picturing in your head, you need to see this property in person. Call my dad, Clint, at 616-227-4887 directly, and let's schedule your private tour of 12715 24th Avenue before someone else steps into the lifestyle you have been looking for.